Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I am sleepy today, so that's why we are here in my living room instead of at the studio, because I did not get enough sleep last night. It's becoming a bit of a trend, not my favorite trend. Um, that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna draw some fish. We're gonna learn some things, and it's gonna totally motivate all of us out. Be productive today. How are you guys doing? Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry, yeah, just I don't know, just sorry in general. Just to get it out of the way, you know. It's art time. Hey, not from Jupiter. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And of course, and Toilet After Dark is here. Ultimate Pumpkin Pie. Oh my gosh, so many friends. Yeah, man, I really am preemptively sorry that I'm so tired today. There's so many folks. Armpit Pete, hello, hello. Thank you for bringing the cheese. I am hungry. I've also not had breakfast, so it might be a little bit of a shorter stream. We'll see. We'll see how hungry I get. Have water though. I did come with my water bottle full for like the first time in 6 streams, so that's exciting. Let me scroll up and just say hi to everybody real fast. Art by Mate. Might. Shoot, you told me how to say your name last time and I forgot. Mighty? Matey? Art by Might. Anyway, enjoy your violin lesson, and that's really cool, and I'd love to hear it. I'm a little bit jealous that there's not somebody playing violin dramatically while I draw fish today. But in my heart and in my mind, that's what's happening. So thank you for inviting me into that. And to Leah, of course, hello, I'm sorry you have a headache. A couple of us are not feeling great this morning, so I guess we're just on that team today. But I'm glad to have you here. And Amaze, of course, thank you so much, as always, for your help and for pinning things and being on top of things and for posting some cool fish in Discord. Yeah, so if anyone needs references, Amaze has pinned my reference board up to the top of the chat, so feel free to grab some references. You don't have to use the ones I'm going to be using. I always start with anatomy, so I will start with a skeletal study, just like a basic bony fish. I'm going to be sticking to like the bony fish today, specifically probably the ray fin fish, which is like the fish that have like fins and sails, lots of scales, that kind of thing. I want to focus on scales and fins and like variety of those kinds of things. I'm not going to be looking at like sharks or rays or lampreys or any of the other, or like coelacanth. Like I'm not going to be looking at those families of fish today. We are going to be doing Shark Week later this year, so I will be doing a series of studies on sharks. So I'm going to save my shark fish studies for those, but feel free if you are just feeling that today. It is a fish. You go for it. It's a very large, broad category. I feel like fish are like 50% of the global animal population or something. So there's a lot to choose from. A lot to learn. A lot of cool things to pull on from like creature design or even like armor design or, you know, costume design. There's so many cool things you can learn from nature, and especially in like a super diverse, colorful group of animals like fish. So that's why we're going to be doing fish today. Plus, I just haven't drawn a fish in a while, so that's also why we're doing it. But I hope you guys are ready to do some doodling, or just, you know, hang out and watch some doodling. Either way. At least my Huion's working this time, so that's always exciting. Moat Shrimp, hello, good morning. Thank you for having a great day for all of us who are having a sleepy time. And Vale, I hope you get some rest. Thank you for being here. I don't know if there'll be any griffin fish for you, but I can do my best. Let's see. Let me catch up a little bit. Yeah, cool. I think I said hi to everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Hey Raga, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I've gone back to the office after 4 weeks away, and you got 4 weeks of backlog. Oh no. Chocolate Gaming, oh my gosh. Welcome on in. Happy to have you. I'm not sure how you found this. Haven't even done anything yet, except drawn this derpy little fish here. But welcome, and good morning, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Hope everyone's having a good time. Fish? What is fish? Everything is fish, Raga. Everything. Technically, everything is fish. We are all fish. Don't know. There's just a lot of like what we would think of as fish, definitely swimming around in the oceans. So there's a lot to choose from, like Vale said. Okay. Let's see. A lot of weird fish out there, like flying fish, oarfish. Yeah, oarfish are cool. That'd be a cool one to study. Viperfish are neat. Yeah, there's a lot of deep sea fish that are kind of crazy looking. The jump scare is definitely still here. Yeah, it is a thing. I don't think that's gonna go away, unfortunately. The weird super black ones with translucent teeth that emit red light. Yeah, those are, yeah, really cool. Really cool deep sea fish. I might do a whole stream just for deep sea fish because they have like this whole aesthetic going on. I did find this really, if anyone's looking for some cool fish skeletons, I found this website this morning that's got a whole bunch of just like really nicely preserved fish bodies, like just the skeleton, and they're really well articulated. Like a lot of the fish skeletons I've been finding, like a lot of the ribs are kind of overlapping and the fin bones are sort of overlapping, and so it's kind of hard to make stuff out. But these look really meticulously put together. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use one of these to start off with for my sketch study. There's a cool anglerfish on here. Here, let me just scroll up and show you guys. Look at these. These are great, right? Amazing bare bones fish art. Yeah, it really is. So anyway, you can see that even with the, like, there's so much variety in the skeletal shapes. Like, I mean, look at this skull shape. So cool. I'm gonna try and stick with like a more basic bony fish for right now. But I might come back and study one of these. This one looks pretty cool and pretty straightforward and pretty standard. So does this one. But anyway, lots of cool fish on this page. If you need a cool fish skeleton, if you just woke up this morning and you were like, you know what I need today? I need a cool fish skeleton. Cool fish I know a lot on. Oh yeah, tell us all about it, Paleontologist VA. How you doing? And I hope you've recovered from your travels, Moat Shrimp. I'm sure that was a lot to readjust to. I was gonna use this picture, but there's like, I don't know. Hey, Paleontologist VA, do you know anything about this like long fish bone at the bottom of this fish? Because I'm not seeing that on other fish, so I don't know what kind of fish has this. I could probably click it and find out, but I'm tired, so that's a lot of effort. It's a lot to ask. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a very basic fish right here. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm gonna do this one. And I'll pin this too. Oh, no, don't save it. I don't want to save it. I'm gonna pin this really fast to my fishes section. It's just going in the big folder. Did not have time to make like an anatomy folder this morning. Why can't I? This is an interesting. Oh, there we go. All right. Your basic fish, folks. Wait, what? Why can't I have a basic fish? Yeah, give me that basic fish. There we go. Basic fish. Some weird pixelation happening in the background, but that's okay. Gonna study this basic fish, and then we're gonna draw some fish. So obviously we just looked at a whole bunch of fish skeletons. They don't all look like this. They can look pretty varied. But I just want to get down kind of the basic, I drew that fish in a weird place. Let's draw right now. Yeah, I'll just put it here. I don't know why I make the decisions I make sometimes. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I am really sleepy, but I'm gonna try and energize myself here. So, like we always do, we start off with yeah, just like a quick gestural proportional skeletal study, basically. I'm upset with my reckless use of the word fish. It's not exactly biological. I know, I'm so sorry. I mean, technically you are right. Well, no, I don't know, actually. I feel like fish, I'm using it correctly. It's just it's a term that applies to technically, I think, all life. If you want to get super, super technical with the taxonomical tree. But the fish I'm speaking of are specifically, like I said, ray-finned fish, which is biologically correct, I believe. I don't know what a Xifox audat is. Xiphactinus? I don't know. How do you say anything in Latin? Oh, this is a cool one. It's an extinct fish, of course. I'm not surprised with you coming from a paleontologist. Hey, Skittle! Thank you for the hydrate, and thanks for popping in. We are studying fish today, my friend. Hoping to look at a lot of cool fish today. Largest bony fish of the late Cretaceous stage. So my understanding, guys, for those who are confused about the fish thing, it's like here's a nice little. I actually just I was going to put this in Discord. But technically we have vertebrates and jawed, like fish happen really early. They're some of the earliest forms of life, right? And you can see like out of the jawed vertebrates, we got sharks and then we got fish, and then out of those, and like slowly it works its way down to the ammonotes. It's like the mammals and the sauropsids and stuff like that. Reptiles, birds, mammals, all that stuff. So like technically, if you want to get like super technical, everything other than sharks and rays and ratfish fall into the bony fish category, right? So that's why it's a silly term. That's what everyone's talking about. But just for the sake of simplicity, I am going to just say fish, because most people, when you say fish, they know what I mean. I don't need to specify lobed finned fish versus ray finned fish for most people. But that's okay. You know, I am going to be focusing on the ray finned fish, which again means the fish that have. Oops, shoot. Hold on, let me actually. There we go. That have actual like ray shaped fins. That one's at least a straightforward description of what I'm talking about. Yeah. Anyway. Your favorite fish are mammals? Yeah, I knew what you were getting at, Raga. It is going well, Blue Skittle. I am sleepy today, but I've got my water, and my breakfast is over there, and I'm eventually gonna eat it. Oh, hey, Troglodyte. Thanks for popping in the chat. It's good to meet you. If you're trying to stay simple, there's a really cool kind of snapper called a Cubera. They're blood red and a big... Oh, let's look that up. I don't know. Yeah, I mostly want to study things that have interesting, like, scales and fin shapes. I am going to be doing some color studies. And by the way, if anyone does draw along, as always, you are welcome to join the Discord and basically post anything you do for warm-up studies in my Discord in the warm-up art section. It's at the top. And it will show up on stream at the end of stream if you want to share your work. The whole idea with this is to motivate yourself and others to actually study and draw and do the things that we always say we should be doing as artists, right? Like studying from observation. It's such a chore, but it's kind of like we're all workout buddies, right? We're artistic workout buddies. So thanks for being my accountability partner today, guys. Even if you're just lurking, you know, I say just lurking. It's not just lurking. It really does make a big difference. So feel free to like lower the volume if you don't want to hear my tired ramblings, and keep the, I think it's like 2% or something it has to be. Mute the tab if you need to, it's fine. But that counts as a view for me, and that does help. So let's see, what did you say it was called? Cubera. Okay. Whew, you guys, I will wake up eventually. I'm also a little Cubera snapper. Nice. A little bummed because I have a shared laundry situation. I was hoping to get some laundry started while I was on stream, and I can't do it because my neighbor is doing their laundry right now. So that's part of the reason I decided to stream from home, so I could get a little head start on that, but we'll see. Oh, these are cool. Holy cow. Wow. What a giant fish. That's crazy. Yeah, what a face. Holy moly. Yeah, we'll have to look into some really cool fish here in a little bit. Oh, thanks, Maze, for finding that. Okay, let's start with this, though. As always, let's do our anatomical study. I'm going to close the lid on my water bottle because I do not trust myself not to spill that everywhere. I'm a little tired, and when I get tired, I get flaily, so... Alright. Here we go. Drawing some fishes. Actually, let's go down below today. So if you've never done like a quick study, what we're looking for is basic shapes, right? We're looking for like kind of the general flow of the creature. The spine you can see kind of waves a little bit in this critter. And there's actually kind of a cool, look what that is. That really long bone. It's almost like it supports some really intense fins or something down there. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, we want to look at kind of basic shapes of the head, basic shapes of the ribs, which you can see fish are like all ribs. If you've ever bitten into a fish without it being deboned, you know that for sure. It's lots of tiny little bones in there. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the major sections of the fish today. And then once we get the basic shape down, we'll jump into actually designing drawing the exterior, right? For me personally, I don't like to get super detailed with the skeletal studies. My goal here is not to like immaculately draw a fish skeleton. It's just to like understand proportion. So what I'm looking for are things like, oh, there's a bone here that's supporting these fins. So that's interesting to me. I need to note that. There's also a bony ridge up here supporting these fins, these little spines. So these are interesting things to note to help me know kind of where things go, why when the fish moves a certain way. Obviously, something to keep in mind. For example, speaking of movement, fish have a good way to tell. A lot of people call whales fish, which I guess is technically correct, although they don't mean it the correct way, I'm sure. But the big difference that you can tell from just a glance, if you're someone who's new to looking at animals and studying them, fish move side to side, so they have tails that are like this, and they swim this way. A whale is going to have this kind of movement. So that's part of what, like our spines actually move the same way as whales do. Whales are mammals, and so our spines move the same way. That's why when we do the mermaid kick, right, when we're swimming, same type of movement. It's that up and down movement because our spines don't naturally move side to side. We don't have our feet aren't this way, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. But basically that's like the main tell. So basically fish, this equals fish, and then this from the side equals whale. So that's kind of one quick tip if you've ever wondered how to tell difference. It's like a whale shark, for example, is a confusing name, but if you look at the anatomy of the creature, it is definitely a shark. It has a tail like this. So sideways tail. Yeah, somebody could definitely draw that one. Oh, there is an ad starting in 30 minutes, FYI. So I just saw that in time. Are you saying we are also mammals? Yeah, I am. I know, we are mammals. It's crazy. I feel like that's pretty generally understood knowledge, right? Like that shouldn't be revolutionary for anybody. We are mammals, yeah. Basilosaurus are really neat. Oh, that's cool. Aquatic reptile. Wait. Aquatic whale. All whales are aquatic. Hold on. I need to look up what this creature is. Do you mean aquatic reptile? Yes. So this is aquatic reptile. Yeah, a marine reptile. So yeah, this is a prehistoric marine reptile. Oh wait, no, this is a whale. It's a prehistoric whale. I see what you're saying. I was confused by the aquatic whale statement. It's like all whales are aquatic. Prehistoric whale. Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, we have a paleontologist in chat, I'm sure, who would love to talk to you more about that, actually. Dale. You're going to get me down the prehistoric animal rabbit hole today. Whew, so early and we've already begun. This is interesting. Okay, I'm going to look at this later because I will get really distracted. Not looking at whales today, looking at fish. But it does look really cool. I've got the tab open, so thank you for sharing. Walking whales are fully cool. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, because it still has its legs and stuff. Yeah, its hind legs. Yeah, I was looking at a whale skeleton at the Denver Museum the other day, and I was like paying attention to the little tiny hip bones that are still back there, totally under blubber and muscle and never used and like barely attached to the skeleton. It looks like, but technically still there. Very, very funny to me. Let's see. Can't keep listening to the fish anarchy. What would you prefer that I say, Raga? Would you rather I say specifically every single time lobe fin or bony, excuse me, ray fin fish? I'm so tired I can't keep them straight. Poor Raga, just too stressed. No. I know, right? Raga, come back. Amaze needs you. No, if you need to go, Raga. And Amaze, if, as always, if anyone needs to just hang, that's totally fine. Okay, I'm going to pick a fish now. So we have a little ad break going. Pardon the ads. Thank you for sticking it out through the ads for anybody who does. I have a little Pinterest board that I'm going to be pulling from for the most part today. Just looking at different types of fish. Quite frankly, I haven't had a chance to really add as many fish as I would like. But I do want to keep it to fish that generally sort of fit this mold, right? So like maybe we'll start with something really basic like an angelfish. There's some really cool aquarium fish. I think I might do like a goldfish or a koi. Like these are pretty basic, but I want to start basic first and then we'll get more into like some sort of intense looking critters. So we're going to start with your basic goldfish. I know it's not super exciting, but it is pretty. So there's that. So I'm actually going to do a quick color study on this one because what I'm interested in with this image in particular, and this is on my Pinterest if anyone needs it, I'm most interested in the color and the way that the scales just like the shine of the scales is really interesting to me, and that's something that I could definitely use in a creature design or in a future illustration. So yeah, let's. I'm gonna dig into this one. Pretty basic. I'm gonna start with a quick sketch and we'll paint over it. And more. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I follow you, Vale. I'm too tired to follow you quickly is the problem. Yeah, it is cool stuff. Talking of whales, you have to dig one up later in the year. That's cool. Where are you doing that, if I can ask? If it's not like super top secret information. Oh, what's going on? Your spidey senses are tingling? You're shocked? Shocked about what? What's happening? Amaze. Your emote does not tell me enough. What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Alright, so we got that same basic shape, right? It's going to be essentially the same basic shape as this little guy over here. They're probably closely related. I do really like this kind of heavy, I don't know if it's muscling or just like the bladder or what's going on there, but I do like that. I really like this. This is the shape I'm seeing that's like sticking out to me. And I really enjoy it. So I'm going to try and replicate that like uptick in the underjaw right here. That was paleontologist VA. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's a paleontologist. It does a lot of digging of fossils and things. Very cool. If anyone has any questions, he'd be a good one to ask. Not me. We're talking prehistoric fish. My personal favorites are Adestus and Helocoprion, which both belong to the family of ratfish. Oh, nice. I'll have to look those up in a minute. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to stick to modern day fish for this study. Just one, because I fall down the prehistoric animals rabbit hole too easily, and I can easily spend my entire day just researching and looking at prehistoric creatures. And I need to finish some things today, so I don't want to start that this early. But I really want to be able to draw from photographs of the animals themselves. We did do dinosaur studies. If you're into dinosaurs, we do every once in a while do like a dinosaur study. And for me, here's one we did this week. We did armored dinosaurs. We did ankylosaurs and stegosaurus, and a few other types of stegos. I struggle with doing prehistoric studies because really what you end up doing is you kind of can study the bones, but then when it goes into like moving from the fossils, or at least the reconstruction of the fossils, it's kind of a little bit more artistic study. Like I feel like I'm studying a paleo artist versus actually studying a real animal at that point, because we really just don't know enough about what the exterior of these creatures looks like. So a lot of it is speculation, and it's fun to play with from a creature design state. Like I really enjoy trying to be like, okay, like maybe it's a little more chunky, or maybe it's more muscly, or like what do we think this could look like based on what we know about current animals. But I don't want to spend too much time on these studies doing like art, like studies from what other artists are doing. I want to keep these to be pretty studying from life sort of a thing. But we do, I like the little jackapill right here. I did a little bit of creature design here. I got to like make my own little jackapill. I might color it sometime. I think it's kind of cute. Jackapill is it's like a proto-ankylosaur, I think. It's like an early ankylosaur, like a bipedal ankylosaur, basically. Really, really cool little critter out of Argentina. It's like this big. It's like a large chicken. But it's like all these really big bony structures, they think. I had a lot of questions about how they know that like this went here, like this big plate goes here instead of like down here. It must be that there's some kind of ankylosaur that has something like this already, and so it's just like a best guess. But like I have a lot of questions about how they come to this conclusion. I hope they find more specimens of this little guy because he's super cool. It's a little jackapill. It's a new dinosaur, just described a couple years ago, I think. But anyway, that's why we don't do. I try not to do too many like extinct critters that we don't have photos of on these studies, just because I want to make sure I can like take an actual photograph like this fish and be able to like learn from what it really looks like. So it's not, you can show pics. Oh nice, yeah, feel free to drop any pictures, Paleontologist VA, in the pic share section of the Discord so that everyone can see them. You're welcome to drop them in chat too, but I think a lot of people will be interested. And that goes for anybody. If you have cool pictures of something, like please, that's what pic share is for. Sharing is caring, as I like to say. So Yeah. Be a Diesel, hello! How are you? Thanks for popping in. We are doing some fish studies this morning, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Oh no, I broke Krita. Help. I'm good. I'm sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a sleepy day for Casey today. I could not fall asleep until like 2 a.m. So I am a little bit tired. That's why I'm streaming from my home, my lovely blank wall that I still forgot yesterday to grab a poster to cover. So that hasn't happened yet, but we're here. We're doing. That's why it's nice to have a home studio, so I don't have to like run to the studio half awake and not be able to take care of things here if I need to. So yeah, I didn't quite get to all my morning routine stuff. So that's why we're here. But hopefully I'll get done with it and we can be streaming in the studio like normal for my afternoon stream this afternoon. We'll be doing Sea Slug Dragons. So if you are into sea creatures, come back this afternoon. One of my favorite streams of the month is the Sea Slug Dragon design stream. It's just a creature design stream I get to do. It's like the only time I get to do creature design because I'm so busy when I'm not streaming. So feel free to come back for that too. What's this evening? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, that's what. Hey, Rock Paper Water, how's it going? You guys, there's so many great artists in chat right now. Everybody should. I didn't give any shout outs. I'm so sorry, but yeah, we have like so many people. Let me scroll to make sure I don't miss anybody. We got Toilet After Dark. We got a Blue Skittle. We got Be a Diesel. We have. Oh my gosh, everybody. So many people. Nasporg, I'm so sorry. Hi. I think I missed saying hi to you. Thank you for popping in. You snuck right in there under the radar. How are you doing today? Thanks for popping in. Got Yanni in here. I think I missed Yanni too. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so tired. Anyway, hello, everybody. And please, everybody go follow everybody. Rock, Paper, Water. Everybody go follow him. Everyone follow everyone. I'm so sorry I'm being bad today. Mirror Stepper, hello, good to see you. How are you doing? Sleepy and you know each other too well. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm having a week. It's rough. I'm surprised I haven't gotten sick yet. I've felt a little bit throat scratchy, and usually that's one of my body's signs of like, hey, you're not sleeping enough, you're about to get sick. And it's kind of been doing it, but not super a lot. Of course, now that I say that, I feel like I have to sneeze. We'll see if that happens. My body has been faking me out on sneezes lately. I really like the way these fins look. Yeah, okay. I hope I didn't... If I missed you in chat, I'm so sorry. Let me make sure. You should just hang up a green rectangle on the wall. Composite in anything you want for stream. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't think my roommate would love a giant green rectangle on the living room wall, though. Like, this is my living room. I mean, right over there is my couch. The TV is here. Like, we entertain guests here. So I don't think I asked her if I could put up a picture, like an art piece, but I didn't ask about a green screen. Also, you put a lot of faith in my ability to do anything on stream if you think I know how to do that. Not gonna lie. Like, that... I only barely know what that means. Sea slugs, right? Sea slugs are so cool. You should come back later if you're around. Troglodyte Gaming, you'll have fun. We talk about sea slugs and we draw creatures based on them. I think I may have said that already. Did I mention I'm tired today and I'm also not good at streaming? Also, I forgot to set up my actual mod view. There we go. We did it. We did it. Go us. Okay. But anyway, if anyone has not joined in on these before, like I was saying, you can always pop into the Discord and drop in a sketch, or you can drop in sketches in chat. You don't have to do it in Discord. Just let me know if you drop it in chat so that I can pull it up and have it ready for the showcase. We do a showcase at the end of the warm-up streams, and I love seeing what everyone else is doing. Like I said, this is like an accountability art workout situation. You know, we're trying to encourage one another to do studies, to train our observation eye, so that we can improve. And that's why I have this motto right here, by the way. If you're nervous about that, the motto of this stream is to get the bad drawings out. There's a saying that it takes like 1,000 bad drawings before you make one good one. So, you know, you got to start the journey of 1,000 bad drawings. You have to take the first doodle, right? I believe a wise philosopher said that once. But anyway, that's the goal of this stream. So don't be self-conscious. You know, I struggle with that, especially when we're doing like non-critter stuff. Like we did the human head yesterday, and I was like super low key panicking about streaming that. Everybody was very generous with me. But I'm just not as confident with humans. I'm not as confident with like costume design. And we are going to be doing some of those things. We did, we did like cloth and drapery last week, I think it was. We're going to do portraits next week. So we started with the human head yesterday, move on to portraits. We've done eyes, we've done hands and feet. So we're going to do some gesture studies. So all that stuff is scary for me too. I totally understand. So all that to say, no pressure to share if you're not ready, if you feel like you can't do that right now. But I'd love for you to draw along with us and get inspired to maybe try to draw. Remember, starting with basic shapes and understanding the form is really helpful before you jump into like a full drawing. And remember, the other goal is not to exactly copy. We're not trying to make a photorealistic copy of the image. We are trying to learn to study as opposed to copying. So those are two different skills. Copying is its own skill for sure, but it's not what we're trying to do, because if you only ever copy, you're never going to be able to sit down and actually innovate from imagination, because you've trained your brain to have to use a picture to copy in order to make marks. We are trying to learn how to do mark making with by drawing on our visual library and our knowledge and the questions that we've asked while studying. So for example, the questions I ask is, I mentioned one earlier, it's like, I wonder why the fish has that little bump right there. So I can remember that for next time I go to draw a fish. So now that I've drawn this fish from reference, for example, if I were to move it, I could be like, okay, I'm going to draw a goldfish. How do you draw a goldfish? What did I just learn? So they've got this little bump here. They have like this like upturned jaw. There's like this interesting little like shape right here by the face. There's this. And I can kind of draw on what I've just learned. And you might think this is just memorization, but here's the thing, like the more I repeat this, the better I'm going to get at being able to do this quickly. Now, I've drawn fish before, so I'm probably going a little faster than most people just starting out. But I can remember, okay, the goldfish had like a little overbite and a little tiny jaw right there. I remember the body was a little bit slanted. It's not going to be perfect, but remember, I'm not trying to make a perfect copy. I'm trying to learn from it so that I can draw my own fish in like my own illustration and know how to draw from that. So does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't know. That's the goal. That's the goal here, is we're trying to study, not copy. So if you are somebody who's interested in growing that skill set, whether you're somebody who's just picking up a pencil for the first time today, or if you've been drawing for a long time but you're feeling kind of stagnant and you feel like you haven't progressed in your skills in a while, come join us for studies. That's what this is for. It's what I think it encourages. You're going to notice after, even just 30 minutes of daily study, or a few times a week, 30 minutes of study, you're going to notice progress. I know that I've noticed progress since starting these. And I wish it's something that's been on my to-do list for my whole artistic career, is like, I need to make more time to do 30 minutes of studies before I start drawing. And I just never did it. So that's why we're streaming it, so that I can actually do it and have accountability. Also, I just realized I broke my chat and I've missed everything everyone has said. So hold on. My artist gravitational pull is strong. I think I just bug people in their chat a lot, and then they feel guilty and come hang out with me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I appreciate the way you said it, rock, paper, water. Art Twitch has very definitely become my like procrastination crutch a little bit. When I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this thing, I'm just going to go say hi to somebody on Twitch really fast. And then I'll end up being there for like 20 minutes. I missed you. Yeah, of course I missed you, Yanni. I miss everybody. I'm just here for about an hour. Hey, no worries. I'm also tired. Eating while listening, though I might work on a portrait. Yeah, do it. This is supposed to be a co-working stream, Working as an artist is really isolating. Like, you spend a lot of time alone. And so that's part of what I think I love about Twitch, is just, it kind of alleviates that constant isolation that you have while you're working. So if you choose to turn this on, this little broadcast on it while you're working on something, I'm honored. Thank you for inviting me into that space. You really like the space. Oh, you like this space that I'm in right now? There's a quote from the show Adventure Time that really motivates me. Sucking at something is the first step towards... Exactly, yeah, exactly. It's very true. Pumpkin pie, you're in your living room too? Nice, not just me. Regular computer, can't use my iPad. That's fair. Hey, Giant Draws, we just met last night. Good to have you back. Thank you. We are gonna, we're gonna try and do a few more, so I don't ramble the whole entire time. I like to think my progress is slow but steady. That's a good way to think of it. And I hope you're having a good day. You're a speculative, wait. You're a spec Evo artist, so my job is to not copy. So you're, wait, are you saying you're a paleo artist? Is that what you're telling me right now? Tell me more, please, Troglodyte Gaming 11. I'm very curious. I would love to know. You are a pro yeah, Rock is also an art rambler. So if you like having a good art ramble on in the background, go follow Rock Paper Water. Okay, let's pick a new fish. Should we do a beta fish? They have really cool fins. Here's a nice beta fish. I'll post this one in Discord because I was bad about. Oh, here's another beta fish in the Discord. Oh, there's quite a few. Amaze posted some too. We picked the same colorful fish. I might be painting that fish at the end. Anyway, just if anyone is joining the Discord to participate in the showcase at the end, just remember warm-up art, excuse me, hiccups, is where you want to post the sketches you're making. Warm-up, or the event chat is where we can talk about, you know, share reference images, talk about the prompts. It's also for the art showcase as well. So anywhere you want to talk about any stream events, that is where you can find that chatter in the Discord if you have questions or input or anything. All right, let's do this beta. Good old beta fish. I'm gonna draw you to the right this time. You have an astronaut. Yes, so I do 2 streams 2 days a week. My schedule's kind of crazy. I do a warm-up stream Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so that's what we're doing now. This is my morning, so this is when I do my warm-ups. Yesterday was an exception. We did warm-ups in the afternoon because I had some stuff I had to do in the morning, but I was like volunteering and had to run some errands and that kind of thing. So anyway, yeah. So anyhow, normally it's warm-ups Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then afternoon streams are Monday and Wednesday. Those have been. That's what I did last year. My stream schedule is just Monday and Wednesday. Ooh, Koga, I'm answering a question that is relevant to the topic at hand. You're just trying to scare me. And it worked, dang it. I was not ready. Yeah, so that's what I do. I'm gonna have to raise the price on that one again. It's getting abused. I might have to make that a bits only. Oh my gosh. It is funny though. I hate to take away your toys, guys. For anyone new to the stream, the squirrel command is intended to be something that can remind me that I'm getting off topic, but lately it has been used as a jump scare. All right, so we have our beta fish here. Also, how you doing, Koga? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. It's funny. Don't worry. I'm never mad about it, guys, just to be clear. I just think it's funny. If you want to go from just a beginner to a pro, you need a montage. Does this song count as a montage song, or do I need to play the Rocky theme? What's your montage song? Yeah, this one's talking about crying in your like drowning in your tears, so maybe this is my artistic montage song. Art is frustrating sometimes, guys. I'm sure most of you have been there if you are an artist, that you get so frustrated with your lack of ability, your lack of progress, or just feeling stunted, you know? Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists would have very sad emo montage songs. Like a lot of School of Hard Knocks type songs. So I'm noticing, just from the way the light is playing on this critter, I thought Eye of the Tiger was the Rocky montage song. Is it not? Montage song by Team America? I don't know who that is. I'm doing alright, Koga. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy today. And a little behind. I was just complaining really at chat that I needed to start my laundry. That's part of why I chose to stream from home, is so I could do my laundry while I'm streaming. That's what I did last week, and it was really helpful to my schedule. But my neighbors are using the laundry right now. We have a shared laundry. So I can't do it until after stream. So I'm going to be even more behind. That's okay. I have some stuff I need to do around the house anyway. Oh my gosh, look at these beta fins, you guys. Holy cow, there's a lot going on here. Rocky used 2 different ones. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've seen Rocky once. I still mainly only know, like, the really, like, famous scenes. I don't really know. So this is interesting. I love how these fins are shaped. You've got these 2 spines, and then they've got these big dips in between them that are really interesting. I kind of want to incorporate that into a creature design. This might show up later in the sea slug dragon design. We do design based on sea slugs, so that doesn't mean I can't incorporate things from other critters, you know? Yeah, I really like this. This is cool. This is a nice, like, staggered pattern. And it kind of makes this, like, fin shape on the inside, too. Maybe I'll draw that first so I don't get off topic here. I also really enjoy this, like, bright... I might have to do a color study of this one. Really nice colors right here. And thank you, paleontologist. I don't know if I said thank you, but I hope I get rest too. I probably won't. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will be running until 9 p.m. tonight, but I have an appointment this evening. I wish I didn't need these appointments, but there is an appointment I have to do every once in a while, like every other week or every 2 weeks or something. Anyway, so it's gonna cut my evening stream slightly short as well. It's gonna be a short stream day. I wish I could hang out with you guys longer, but I really appreciate anytime anyone pops in, even just to say hi, honestly. I feel like this is way too loud and I'm gonna get a copyright ding for this. Hold on. Hopefully that's a little better. And hopefully you guys can still hear. Not necessarily a paleo artist. Speculative evolution is just what things could be or could have been. It includes alternative prehistory, alien worlds, future biology. Oh, interesting. So are you like a sci-fi? Are you like a sci-fi artist then? That's cool. If you have any work you'd like to share, as long as it's family friendly, I'm interested to see. You can also share on the Discord if you're more of a Discord person, but links in chat are fine if you're not a Discord person. I know how intimidating and overwhelming Discord can be sometimes, so no pressure if you'd rather stay away. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a color study of this really quick, actually. Sorry, I had to take a big hydrate. I'm starting to get hungry. Should have eaten. I got the oatmeal out. Like, the oatmeal is sitting on the counter. I just didn't have a chance to start the hot water. Okay. We got so close to food before stream. But I'm trying to be a good, responsible streamer and actually stream on time. I'm no Superman. Alright, actually, don't like that at all. Yeah, I really like the way these fins are structured. They're really interesting to me. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just blocking in a solid blue color. Some of you, if you're watching and you're kind of new to digital art, maybe you don't know, you're like, why is she doing that? Basically, once I've blocked in the colors, I can actually mask or I guess isolate these pixels so that I can only adjust these pixels, and that will actually be pretty helpful for doing some paint over stuff. Oh, post pics and Discord whale coming out. Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to see some jackets. Yeah. I'm super interested in all of this stuff. I can't remember if I mentioned this on stream, Paleontologist VA, but I mean, we'll see if it happens. I don't know. I don't want to, like, jinx it, I guess, but I applied anyway to be a See, I just realized I messed something up here. Hold on. I applied to be a fossil, like a microfossil preparator, basically, at the Denver Museum. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I probably won't. I've heard that it's really hard to get in to volunteer there, and they won't just like let you do stuff very easily. And I don't have any background in science, but I'm hoping that it will help me kind of meet, meet more people who are like in the paleontological, I guess, circles there, and maybe like one day, possibly, maybe sometime, get to go on a dig. That's kind of like my long-term goal. Of course, I don't know. The other thing is too, my schedule is dumb, and I don't know if I even have time to do this, but the deadline snuck up on me, and I kind of had been waffling about it for a few months, so I just went ahead and like submitted it. I figured worst case, I can go to like the one-day training and maybe meet some people, and then just like see. I don't know. Who knows? Who even knows? But it would be cool to get to work behind the scenes on some fossils. Either way. Alright, I messed this drawing up quite a bit, but that's okay. Wrapped in foil. Oh, we have to go back in the fall and do it that way. Oh, I see. So you just like protected it with foil, basically? That makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna finish getting these, oops. Delete that. No, I don't want selections. I'm trying to undo. Okay, so now that I've got the basic color in, the fun part begins. I can take a more painty brush and I can start to, wow, I said painty brush, but that was not at all painty like I was hoping. I can take a better painty brush. There we go. And kind of start to go in and do a little bit of color, like color, not correction, but just kind of like bring out some of these cool colors that I'm seeing. I'm gonna not color select this time. If you want to color select to make it go faster, absolutely go for it. I think it's kind of fun to challenge myself sometimes to try and find these little colors. Like I'm noticing like a slight purple right here. So I can kind of bring in like that little purplish hue. Some of this could be that it was photoshopped to like oversaturate some of these colors, but that's okay. Collector came across the bones a while and took some out, and I happened to go to the site, realized there was more in the hillside. Wait, what? Somebody came and took from your site? That's crazy. Does that happen a lot? Why would somebody just... I mean, I guess I can't be that surprised. People do all kinds of things, but... That's such a shame that somebody came and did that. Did you have a sign that was like, hey, these are for science, don't touch? That's crummy. I'm sorry. Not your size, other go to it as public land. I mean, true, but can't you put a sign that's like, hey, we found something here for science, please don't mess it up because science needs it. That's a shame. Not yet. Well, I hope that you are able to find some cool discoveries there, paleontologist VA. Ugh, I love this like slight yellowish tinge. I'm having a hard time telling if it's from the translucency of the critter or if it's actually the markings. It could be a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, but either way, it's really cool. I'm kind of accentuating it slightly. But you know what? That's part of the beauty of art, right? You can take some artistic liberties and accentuate the things you want to accentuate. And that's what makes these things fun. Gonna make everything alright. What a pretty fishy. Okay. Gonna do some little highlights here and move on to another fish. Why isn't this working? Alright, little beta fish, you are finished. Get some little black tips there, at least dark blue. Very dramatic fishy. Okay, and a new fish. Let's see. Who should be next? Let's do an angelfish. Those have really fun shapes, and we haven't done one yet. Kind of wanted to do a lionfish, but I feel like those are like so different. I don't know. Gosh, there's so many different kinds of like crazy looking fish. Like I don't have time to sort these through and like put them all in the right folders. Oh, here's a really nice picture of an angelfish. It's not as colorful though. Oh, here's a nice one. Ugh. My neighbor's still doing laundry. I need it. Hey Kudo, how's it going? Thanks for popping in. How are you? Ooh, a water margin. Wait, what is this fish? I'm falling down the Pinterest rabbit hole, guys. Help. Help, the angelfish. This is such a crazy looking angelfish. Holy cow. All of these are so crazy. Okay. Shoot. I wanted to just do an angelfish. Now I'm seeing all of the crazy angelfish. Let's do a basic angelfish. All right. I want to get the shape primarily. Ooh, this is a pretty fish. So hard to pick. Also, this song is way too slow. Cannot do that today. Okay, finally found a good clear picture of an angelfish. All right, we're gonna do this one here. I'll post it in the Discord in case that is useful for anybody. Yeah, I guess I'm just sticking with aquarium fish today. Maybe that's the theme that I went with. Nixon was like, hey, you should do small fish. So I ended up doing that, I guess. But these are mostly fish that you'd find in an aquarium, for those who are not big aquarium fish people. I just really like the shape of these guys. Super fun. Posted pics, you happen to go back 2 weeks and found, so you... Okay, cool. I'll check them out. I'm very out of it from your shot. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry that those affect you so much. Oh, I see, I see. You have to know Latin to give things draw scientific names. So you're talking about like imaginary worlds and speculative biology, as far as like taking like fossil stuff and like kind of doing what you want with it. Is that what you're saying? Viperfish are still nightmare fuel. Yeah. Nightmare fuel. Viperfish are pretty creepy. If you've never seen a viperfish before, chat, go pause for a second and look one up. I think lampreys are creepy. And cookie cutter sharks, also creepy. There's a few rat-tailed fish that are a little bit scary looking. I hear viperfish and woke up. Yeah, for best effect, wait until it's late at night to look at one. Yeah, good thing they're super deep and they're probably never going to encounter you. Like, they're very far away from where you could possibly ever be in danger. I love this fish fin shape here. Oh my gosh, I just want to play with this shape. I don't even want to draw this like realistically. This is a problem. Having a hard time already. I hear lamprey and a hagfish. I'm not sure I should have. Yeah. Oh, hagfish, yeah. Wish you brought your doodle sketchbook. Aw, no worries. I mean, at least it's close, right? If you decide you need it. I just really like the shape on these guys. They're so... It's just a great little shape. Look at the gentle, like... Here's what I'm gonna highlight what I'm seeing just in case anyone's having a hard time seeing the picture. There's like this really lovely, like soft hill, sort of a curve to this fin that I'm just really enjoying. So the body of the fish is actually right here. It's kind of hard to tell. It's got the same basic body structure as our goldfish. It's just like a different shape, right? So here's that skull, probably like right here actually, and then we've got the ribs, the whole body of ribs, and then you just got these lovely like Just like really dramatic. I don't know. These are fun shapes to play with, and definitely something you could bring into a creature design 100,000%. But yeah, it's hard to tell because of the markings. But these are the fins, right? So we've got the three main fins. We got this little side fin. We got the pectoral or the dorsal fin. We got the are these called pectoral fins? I think they are. The ventral fin. I don't know what that one would be on the bottom. The undorsal, and then the tail fin. But they've also got this one right here. These like kind of adaptive, maybe mate traction fins. It's like coming out of the front part. Yeah, of course, rock, paper, water. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Bickman, how's it going? It's a triangle fish. Yeah, it really is. There's so many triangles in this fish. I'm just really liking the shapes, so I wanted to point those out in case anybody was having trouble seeing what I was talking about, because I know it's kind of a blurry picture probably from where you're sitting, and I don't know. Maybe it's just unclear. So thanks for the lurk, Rock. I appreciate that. Big Ben, how are you doing today? Thanks for popping in. How goes things? I like how I moved this fish so I wouldn't run into the other drawing, and I did it again anyway. I just can't help myself. I keep making it the exact same scale as the image. There we go. I love this shape. I love this shape. It's so good. I want to get it right though. So maybe you just don't. I'm not using a good pen to do it, maybe. Why can't I get this shape? I love it so much that I can't draw it. Anyway. Oh yeah, thank you. I don't know if I have saved actually. Appreciate that, Amaze. As always, making sure that I actually have things to show for my time. Without Amaze, I probably would not have saved most things that I've streamed. Appreciate you. Oh, a stretch. Oh, hey, Tack. How's it going, Tack? Thank you for making sure I don't turn into a shrimp. Whew. Oh, yeah, that was a good stretch. If anyone needs to take a stretch break, we haven't done our carpal tunnel stretches today. I really need to starting with those, but if anyone wants to do one with me, the way that I was shown to do it is to hold your hand like this. You can also use a wall to kind of get your hand pointed down if that's easier for you. But yeah, you just kind of gently take your hand, try to get your thumb in there too, and pull toward your body and hold. It shouldn't hurt, so if you have an injury or something, you might want to go a little easier. But this is supposed to be the best carpal tunnel stretch you can do, according to a few physical therapists that I've talked to. Do it with both hands. This is going to help with like numbness in the wrist, other sorts of issues. Yeah, it's a good one, right, Tack? How are you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. We were chatting about your art the other day. And then, of course, if that one's too hard, or if you have an injury that prevents you from being able to do that, you can also do the prayer pose. So you just like hold your hands together and then gently kind of bring your hands down to your center, like to your stomach. That one can be, it does the same thing, but it's a little easier to do if you have an injury or something, because you can kind of adjust how low you're going, so that how much tension is on your wrist. You can also rev the motorcycle. Don't forget to rev your imaginary motorcycle, guys. Yeah, we were. I forget why. You came up though. Yeah, you guys should go give Taxart a follow as well. Does a lot of speaking of fish, does a lot of very chill aquarium streams lately, which is fun. Gobbles up hearts down, runs away. Forest to fiend. That's so kind, and thank you. You're welcome to gobble away. You're welcome to draw with us too. We are going to do a showcase of the art that people are drawing along with the stream. You can do any kind of a reference sketch session if you like to. It doesn't have to be fish if you're not feeling fish today. But anything you do from reference, I want to see it. Please put it in the warm-up art section. You can do any kind of observational drawing, whether it's from a photo reference or something from life. Maybe you are drawing a plant sitting next to you, or drawing your kids, or drawing in a coffee shop. We'll show anything that you want to share. We'll show that at the end of stream, so feel free to drop that in the Discord, or if you don't have Discord, or if you're just overwhelmed by Discord, you don't really want to join another Discord, I totally get it. You can post it in chat. Just make sure it's work safe. No nude figure drawings, please, guys. Work safe, kid friendly, or family friendly, all that stuff. I try to keep my streams that way because I have friends with kids that I know do watch this, and also people who watch at work, and I just want to be respectful of everybody's space. I want this to be the kind of stream that you can leave on and you can trust that it's going to be okay if you leave the room and your kid walks in or something. But anyway, if you want to share any reference work that you've done, feel free to drop it, like I said, in Discord or in chat. And at the end of stream, which will be coming up here in about 10 minutes probably, I will show that on screen so everyone can get inspired. My hope with this is that it inspires people to actually take the time to do warm-up sketching. It's something that's really hard to make yourself do sometimes. So this is kind of like an accountability group almost. Artistic workout, if that's a better way of doing it. It can also be a good way to get out of art block. So if you've been struggling with art block, or you're just kind of like, you're feeling kind of stagnant, working from reference, if nothing else, you're going to increase a skill. Best case scenario, it's going to inspire you to actually stop drawing from reference and start drawing from imagination. You're going to want to make it your own image. And it's a good way to kind of knock yourself out of that. So I really like these markings on this fishy. So I'm just going to do this, even though it looks messy. I don't care. These are fun marks. And remember, one of the challenges too is to try and look at your reference, whatever you're drawing from, more than your paper. So that can be a hard one. Slurps. Forrest, that's hilarious. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're having a good day, by the way. Let's see. How do I do the thing? Let's see if I can do the thing. I can do the thing. Yes, I can. Scientific fun facts about the angelfish. Okay, let's do it. One, not actually angels. They're atheists. Fun fact number 2, they kill at karaoke. Oh my gosh. Where do you get these facts? Unless you're looking upstage. But angelfish are the Wall Street sharks. Oh my gosh. Of the fishy world. Are they? And look at how well they suit up. It's true. It's true. They do suit up pretty darn well. Stay tuned for more scientific facts. Thank you, Kevin. How are you doing, Kev? I hope you're doing all right. You're okay? Paint and arrow stuff? I'm sorry. Yeah. I've done a bit of paint pen work. That was fun. Oh, good. And visited an art store. Hey, that's awesome. And happy belated birthday. I hope you had fun there. Sounds like you did. Well, I hope things look up for you. You leave the chat for 10 seconds. It's okay, Maze. It's okay. I'm getting slowly better. I don't know if you saw, but I was able to figure out how to do that really quickly. I wish I could figure out how to do it the way I used to, where I could just like hover over the name and do it. Like, it won't let me click stuff. Oh wait, I found it. Never mind. Right as I say it, ask and you shall receive, right? That's funny. Yeah. Why would you leave when I'm giving fish facts? That's true, Maze. You can't miss the fish facts. Listen, Maze has fish to draw. I don't want to occupy all of his time. Angel fish are the best bait for death fish in The Sims 3. Oh, are they? I've never played. I think I've played The Sims 3, but I do not remember. I do not remember hardly anything about it. My favorite Sims will always be Sims 2. I think that was the perfect Sim game. It had all the fun animations. It had all the like hidden interactions and like weird scenarios. It had all the things I was looking for in a Sim game. Kev. There's a few other things. Yeah, for sure. It's okay, Mace. You're fine. This is not a shortcoming on your part. I try to keep this place pretty chill, so hopefully it's not too bad. Are they? I don't really remember much about Sims 3, to be honest. I haven't played a sim game in years, though. I'm pretty out of that loop in general. I just don't have time like I used. I mean, I really didn't have time before, but I definitely don't have time now. I barely have time to run my life these days, it feels like. Would love tips. If anyone has tips, I know normally we share art tips, but if anyone has like life tips, how you can run your life better, would love to hear them. Especially from you, Kev, obviously. You have the most sound advice, I think. Certainly sound and not at all tongue-in-cheek. This fish also looks like a sunburst. This looks like a sunrise or something, or a sunset. In my midnight confession that I want to. Dun, 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 dun. What a pretty animal. I'm not doing it justice at all. These like really bright blue things are awesome. I always spend hours building a weird perfect house and never end up playing the game. Really? See, I was the opposite. I would just do like the bare minimum to get to the character stuff. I was like, they have a bed, it's fine. They don't need like a perfect bed. They have a kitchen, it's fine. Like everybody was always a millionaire living in like a shack. It's like, why spend money on things you don't need? Just, yeah, here you go. But I liked the character stuff. That was the reason I played for sure. Like, I still remember, yeah, there's a few Sims that I can think of off the top of my head that I remember being aware of it suddenly, like, oh, you're like a multi-millionaire. Why are you still living in this tiny apartment? Stream that game. Kev, are you just done watching me make art? Are you just like, this is just no longer for you? I'm sorry that I can't be the streamer you want me to be. I've told you before, guys, I'm afraid of game Twitch. I'm afraid of the trolls. I'm afraid of the trolls. I'm afraid of all of it. I'm just barely getting over my general fear about the internet, okay, Kev? Like, the fact that I'm even streaming and, like, talking to people here is is a big step for me, okay? Don't push me into game Twitch. Game Twitch is scary, and I don't understand how to use Twitch well enough to, like, navigate game Twitch, okay? I would need, like, 20 mods to just, like, run chat for me and, like, be vigilant, because there's no way I would pay attention very well to chat while I'm gaming. And also, I don't have time to play games. I feel too guilty playing games during work hours, so it would have to be like in the evening, and then I would be anxious, like, well, what if an art director comes in and like I'm playing a game instead of drawing and then I've missed my chance? That's how my brain works. So, you know, there's only extremes in KC land. It's mostly like, if I do stream games, it's only on my Discord. I've only done it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and I think it's been mostly Dragon Age Origins. Like, I just don't have time in my schedule for new games. I get too addicted. Like, especially if they're story-based. Or even like Sims, honestly, because you kind of make your own stories. But like, I just don't have time for that in my schedule. I feel like if I'm going to be on my computer, I need to be working. So it's really hard for me to do that. If you can make game Twitch less scary, Kev, if you can like find all the nice gamers who are never going to have super trolly people in their community and are always going to be family friendly and super nice, just like Art Twitch, then maybe I will game stream. That's my rule. So I've peeked into a couple of game streams just out of curiosity, and it's just like a whole different vibe. And I feel like it attracts a little bit more immature audience. Is that a way to say it? Is that delicate enough? And I just have no interest in inviting that into this lovely little community that you guys have built for me here. I don't know. I'm afraid of it. The end. That's the end of my TED Talk about how I'm afraid of Twitch. But only one part of Twitch. I'm not as afraid of the rest of Twitch like I used to be. Okay. You cheat to have money to build wild homes. Just love that part more than, yeah. Hey, that's fine, honestly. If you just, sometimes like, I don't know if you ever played Sim City, but sometimes I think about the old Sim City games. I loved those. Just like building a city and like all like the strategy and structure parts of things or like designing stuff. That was always fun. I totally get that. You finished a Riverfish. Nice. Sims is art. Totally. Just not art stream art. It was supposed to be an architecture simulator. Well, there you go. See? So Tack, you're actually playing the game the way it was intended, apparently. So feel fine about it. Kev, if you want to watch me play games, you gotta go in the Discord. Right now, that's the only place. Don't be afraid of the trolls. I am, though. But I am. I'm also afraid that, like, I don't know. Yeah, I just have a lot of hesitations with playing games on Twitch. Maybe one day I'll be brave. Maybe we can make like a, if you guys really want it, maybe we can make like a community goal. I've seen those before where you can like donate channel points or something. We could do like a, like, fund a Casey streams a game on Twitch thing. It'd have to be really, I don't do games on my studio computer. Like that's a work only station. So it'd have to be here. And I'd have to make sure my roommate was either okay with it or like not around so I didn't bother her by like talking to you. Yeah, there'd be a lot of planning involved, but maybe we can do something like that. If enough people really want me to, I guess I could do it, but it would have to be like on a Sunday because that's my only day off. Let's see. The best trolls are your mods. Well, yeah, those are the kinds of trolls I want, are my mods. Oh, thank you, Nasborg. Don't do. I'm just afraid. It's probably something I need to get over, but I kind of like art is in the name, right? So I want people to like know that they're gonna get art when they come here. That's the other thing is, and I don't want to set up like a second account. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll stream in the art kind of just have a canvas somewhere in the corner. But like, here's my art on this wall right here. That's it. It's nice to meet me. Wait, what does that mean? Thought about trying to stream this week sometime. Oh, nice. Wait, I think I'm lost, Bigman. What do you mean? Are you saying you are a troll gamer? What? What? Bigman? Et tu, Bigman? You just set the rules and those don't follow get kicked. Yeah, but I have to like be on top of that and I don't want to stress my mods out. If an art director comes in, they'd be like, dang, yo, this chick has great taste in games. I hope she invites me to... Is that what they would say, Kev? Wow, you just have such a thumb on the pulse of the industry, don't you? Job of your dreams and a new gaming buddy. This is 1000% how it would turn out because I ran the simulation. I wish. That'd be nice. And when you game stream, you can absolutely ignore the chat. That's illegal. See, Kev doesn't want me to ignore him. I can't. Dusk Shadow Fox, hey, how you doing? A lot of art and craft. They do, I know. And very few trolls seem to come in as they're smaller. That's true, but I guess I'm just nervous, like, on the off chance that some gamer decides to raid me, who's like massive. I don't think it would happen, but I think my brain goes to like the what if scenarios, and I run the statistics in my brain of like, okay, here's the likelihood, but here's like how would I handle that? And I just don't feel like it takes me 5 minutes to figure out how to like ban a bot. You know, like I don't know. Maybe one day art's in my name and I'm like, here, have some fish and shrimp. That's true, but like I don't know. I'm really trying to push this year to like get into the industry. Like all of my energy has been going into things that I feel like are going to push that needle forward. And I'm just not so sure about I don't know, like crossing the streams, literally, you know? Like maybe one day. Oh, there's an ad. I'm sorry. I've just been talking during an ad. See, I'm not good enough at Twitch to do this. I can't even remember when there's an ad playing. You guys, I'm hopeless. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, ads. Bad at Twitch. Ugh, anyway. One of these days, I'll be able to pay attention to when there's ads. Today is not that day, clearly. All right. Well, anyway. Turn off notifications, close the chat, and chill play. No raid will disturb you. Yeah, but that's like half the fun of Twitch, isn't it? Is the interaction? Because like then nobody would want to hang out with me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't... It's back. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know where I left off, and I was replying to chat, and I didn't realize that there were ads going. And you're right, Dusk Shadow Fox. Like, yeah, a lot of people do both. I'm just nervous. But like I said, maybe we could set up like a community. What is it, like a goal or something, or a community? There's a thing I saw where you can like donate channel points to earn something as a community. You guys know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'll set one of those up for a game stream. Maybe we'll try it one time. Like I said, I've been doing it on Discord every once in a while, so if you want to join the Discord, that is the best way, probably right now, if you want to hang out with me while I game. But I don't game that often. It's like twice a month, maybe. So I just don't have time. Like I said, Sundays are my days off, and I try to spend that time either relaxing or hiking or hanging out with friends, or just like reading or like spending times doing things that recharge me. Because I work 6 days a week, so I just get pretty, and I work late. Like I was in the studio till 1 a.m. last night, so... I don't know. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice. Okay. I'm sorry if you get to decide. Yeah, thank you, Nespor. You're right. But I also like hanging out with you guys, and if that's something you guys are interested in, we can think about it. We can play Jack, and you get to uppercut furry villains. I do like Jack and Dexter. That one I would have to play here for sure. Maybe even on my laptop. I don't know. That one I could potentially play on my laptop. I don't know, I need to get my PS2 fixed. It's on my list. I think the laser, the disc reader finally went out. Okay, I think I'm actually probably done with fish today, guys. I wanted to do more color studies. I'll tell you what, I'll give you, if anyone's finishing up a fish right now and you were wanting to submit into the showcase at the end of stream, I'll give you like 5 more minutes. This is your 5-minute warning. That we are going to do the showcase. So if you were doing some warm-up sketches of any kind, it doesn't have to be fish. Maybe you were doing some portrait studies, or maybe you were doing some stuff from a previous warm-up stream. You can always find my older warm-up streams on my YouTube. I don't know if I have an actual YouTube command or not. Do I have a YouTube command? Let's just find out. I don't know if I do. No, I do not. Yeah, so you can click that little YouTube link. It'll take you to my YouTube. And I post all of my older warm-up, like all my past warm-up VODs are slowly getting updated there. Right now I'm doing like 2 or 3 a week is how often they upload. So you can catch up on any of those. But anyway, you can be warming up with anything. It doesn't have to be anything I've ever instigated, honestly. I just want to encourage people to actually be drawing from reference. So if you are wanting to participate in that showcase to show off what you're working on from reference, you have about 5 minutes to do so. If you're still in chat when I show your piece, feel free to speak up in chat so people know like who to follow and who to congratulate and who to chat with about the piece that they made. So, but yeah, thank you guys for encouraging each other to warm up like this. Hopefully it's fun and helpful and educational for everybody. Okay. Unless it's Jack 2, then we're time traveling. Yeah. I do like the Jack series, Kev. Like, you're not wrong. Any kind of big streamer, don't read the chat to not be backseated or spoilered. Oh. Well, but I'm not, see, but Raga, like, I like talking to you guys. I just, see, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just not, I don't think I'm just not, I don't know how to be a game streamer, and I'm afraid of all of it. But we wouldn't be playing a game that I hadn't played before, because I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I wouldn't be worried about spoilers. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's half the fun, right? All right, let's find one more fishy. Let's do a really unique looking fish. Wow, if you type in crazy looking fish, you get some really scary ones. You can just monologue. Yeah, but nobody wants to watch that, do they? I don't really understand. I don't know. For me, the appeal of Twitch is the interaction aspect. Like, that's the only reason I actually have a webcam. Like, I sometimes waffle. I used to not stream with one. Like, every once in a while I would or I wouldn't. But I think, like, let's do a lionfish. I'm just going to do it. We'll do a lionfish really quick. Lionfish are great. Horribly invasive, but really great designs. I just, you know, I like how it feels like you're hanging out with somebody. You know, like, that's the appeal of Twitch to me. Fish are mentioned leaving again. What would you like me to call them, Raga? Raga, what do you want me to say? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to please you. Let's do Need to find a really brightly colored one. They're very hard to see in their natural environment. Ah! I just like the feel of, yeah. That's why fish appeal to me. Oh no, is that what I said? No, 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 I like, mud skimmers do seem like they'd be cool. No, 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 what I'm trying to say is the appeal of Twitch to me is, hopefully you guys know what I mean and you're just like trolling me a little bit because I'm too tired to understand. I'm not picking up on subtleties right now, guys. This just like very, very straightforward statements are being taken at face value here. No, but that to me, that's the appeal, is like, especially with art, you know, you spend so much time by yourself. It's really nice to have people to hang out with. And like, you feel if you have like, it's kind of like being on a video call almost for me. Like, I'll put on a stream and it's just like, I can look up and I can see like human facial expression and body language. And I feel like, you just feel like you kind of like are getting to know a friend, even though they're not really, you know what I mean? Like, they're not really next to you, but it feels like they're next to you. I don't know. It's just, that's why I like it. And that's why I put up with the webcam, even though I'm super mortified every time I leave it on my giant face too long. But like, I don't know. Anyway, I need to find a picture of a lionfish. I think you know what I mean, and you're just joshing me. Are you saying where? Oh, no, Kev, no. Kev, don't guilt trip me like that. That's not what I mean. You know what I mean, right? Like, you feel like you're hanging out in person with a friend. Like, you have someone working with you in the studio or at the office or in the car or, like, whatever you're doing. Oh my gosh, Kev. That's not what I mean. I already said I like hanging out with you guys. That's part of why I like streaming and why I don't know if I could do the game thing. Because then I have to ignore you, and that's, like, not the point for me. At least for me. I don't know. I lost my picture of the lionfish I was going to use because I'm so flustered now and sleepy. I'm hungry. I need breakfast. You don't know what I mean? Oh, Kev, yes you do. You're just trying to guilt trip me. Quick, could one of the scientists in chat tell me the definition of fish includes Twitch chat? It does! Oh, I haven't had breakfast because I was late. I slept in until like 20 minutes before stream. This is half awake, Casey, right now. We're just gonna use this picture. It's not a great picture, but this is what I'm using. So I'm gonna put this in chat. Oops, I'm gonna put this in the right chat, not warm-up chat. I do see some really nice art in the warm-up art section. I'm excited to look at it. So this is your 5-minute warning. Like I said, I'm gonna do a very quick sketch of this lionfish. And yeah, I don't know. No, I definitely consider the people I met through Twitch to be friends. You know, some friends I've known in here for a long, long time. I was on Twitch originally in 2017, so definitely don't take that the wrong way. Can I just delete this? Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, fine. We'll just have this blindingly bright lionfish, that's all. I'm only tired. It's fine, screen. I don't want to look at it too much. I'm gonna make it smaller. It's too big. It's making my eyes hurt. Why isn't it letting me do the thing? Oh, yeah, it's a little better. Oh no, did I, hold on, I think I messed something up. Too tired to do all these keystrokes. Okay, we're gonna draw. We're gonna make a drawing. Got 5 minutes to post your fish or your warm-up or whatever. Starting right now. It's gonna be a fast drawing. It's not gonna be a good drawing, but it's gonna be a drawing. We're gonna study this lionfish, dang it, because they have cool bits. I like the bug eyes. What else do I notice? Let's see. So to talk again about studying an image, the point is not to copy each line for line. You're trying to look at shape, right? And you're trying to ask yourself questions like, oh, I'm noticing that this lionfish has like this really big, almost muzzle looking thing going on here. Actually, what does a lionfish face look like? Holy cow, what am I looking at? See, these are the questions, guys. Where's the front view? Oh yeah, so they just have these like really like from the front, their mouths are like this. That's so interesting. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at here. So what I'm seeing is the side of the lips right there. And then we got these bug eyes that are kind of fun. Really beautiful markings, obviously. These fins are so interesting too. All that I'm after is a life full of laughter. I'm laughing with you. All that still matters. I'm sorry, guys. Ah! Ruskaz 1666. Thank you so much for that terrifying follow. Snapped me right out of my impromptu karaoke there, which is much appreciated. Thank you. I always forget that I do that on stream. I'm just gonna go in this corner. Oh, Kev, no, come on now. Don't be like that. Here, have some cheese. Kev, have some cheese. Cheese will make you feel better. Cheese and hearts. Look at all the hearts. I love you guys. Don't go be sad. My Twitch chat, which I call the aquarium. Hello. No, so I think somebody decided on cheeselings. I monologue quite a bit when gaming, usually because I'm dying horribly. I feel like that would be me. Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah. I didn't like back then. Kudo. I was really like I keep saying. I was like afraid to interact. I was pretty much acquaintances with everybody I interacted with online. Like I never spent time in private, like DMing. I never DM'd anybody. I never like tried to reach out and make a deeper connection. Like I did art trades every once in a while, but like I like commented on art, but that was like it. I didn't like try to get involved in the communities at all because I was just afraid. I was just afraid. I was afraid I would say the wrong thing and everybody would hate me, or like I would do something stupid and it would be embarrassing, and then that would be like eternally on the internet, which to me, honestly, valid fear, like still kind of a fear. But I just didn't like to avoid those situations. I just didn't engage with anyone. So it wasn't you, it was me. Like I always liked everybody, but I just didn't. I don't know. Especially when I was younger, like I was seeing there's so much drama when people get online when they're like in their early teens, and I've also always been very kind of like unimpressed with drama, and so I just never really wanted to get involved because I didn't want to get sucked into any drama or anything that anyone was having. It still happened a few times, but I was so tertiary. I was so like on the outskirts of the communities that I was in that I never got drug in. I just got talked about, like people would talk to me about it, but I didn't really get close to too many. I mean, Tues, I think the only online friend I had from that era that we met at was probably Tues, just because she lived like pretty close to me. We found out one day, and so we started hanging out. But yeah, other than I really didn't like ever meet too many people and like form like deeper friendships with people. And I'm trying to be better about like that's how it's always been for me. The internet's scary. I'm afraid of you guys sometimes. Not you guys specifically, but the internet. I'm afraid of the internet. And I'm just working on that this year. So to jump into game Twitch, all that to say, is just like a very terrifying concept to me because I'm like, that's where the scary lives. Like I don't want that. Plus, I don't know. Like I said, I like the community aspect of like feeling like I'm hanging out with people, and I want to be able to give that to other people who like that too, which is part of why I keep my camera on, so it feels like we're hanging out. But I'm like afraid to put it lightly, I guess. I'm afraid to be a woman on gaming Twitch. And we'll just leave it at that. Like we don't need to go into details, but there's some gross things out there that I don't really want to engage with. So that's the other part too. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly do these stripes. I just want to kind of look at how they are. I really enjoy how it's like a pattern of like thick stripe. Of course, I'm doing the color a little bit wrong, but it's like thick stripe, thin stripe. It's kind of nice. Really like that actually. So these are all things that I could bring into a creature design some other time. I don't have time to get into all the crazy patterning going on in these fins. It would almost be easier to like paint out the whole pattern and then erase out the fins, I feel like, because there's just so much going on. Like instead of having to like individually draw these little lines and line them up, it would just be nice to be like right, and then come in and just like do this, but like more detailed than this. This is not very detailed. Oh no, erased the nice little fin. Anyway, I will probably do a better study of a lionfish some other time. Probably off stream, because I feel like there's a lot of details that I would nitpick over. And that may not be the most fun to watch. Reclusive vibes, yeah, exactly, very much so. Charzia, hello, how are you? How are you doing? I'm sorry that I missed your hello. Snuck right in there. Chat's trying to get me to be a gamer. Let's see. When you only know the names of some fish because of Animal Crossing. Hey, there's no shame in that. I always thought you're... Aw, thank you. I appreciate that, Kudo. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. I totally feel you. Sounds so familiar. Wait, which part? Being afraid of the internet? Sounds like why I fervently avoid PvP and MMO games. Yeah, I don't know. All of it has always kind of freaked me out a little bit. It just felt safer to not engage, so I just didn't. That's kind of the short version of the story. Well, and I don't know. I feel like the internet's kind of an unforgiving place, too. Like, you're not allowed to have a different opinion than someone, ever. And I don't share a lot of my opinions. I really don't want to. I want all that to be very private in my life. But largely because, one, I don't think it needs to be out there. Like, I'm not anybody who needs to have their opinion shared. I'm just a person. But I was always afraid of, like, if I said something that wasn't popular with that person or that community, like, just being, like, ostracized, you know? So I've just preferred to not try. Like I said, I'm trying to break out of that this year. I'm trying to, trying to stop bad habits and actually meet people. So, all right, I'm gonna stop here with. Speaking of bad habits, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna stop the sketching, and we're gonna look at some of what you guys have been doing. You think my chat's behind? Oh no, is it? Hold on. Or I could just be stuck on a topic. I don't see anything else. A long time ago, I walked into Lion King chat to a friend being flamed because she referred to Lion King as a movie. Oh my gosh. And see, that kind of silly, that's like preteen drama stuff. That kind of stuff, I just kind of, I had no interest in engaging in that at all. So even as a kid, I was just not, I knew better than to say anything because I was like, this is not worth getting involved in. So silly, so silly. Okay, let's look at some of your work. So we did fish today. Oop, did I hydrate? I think I did hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna clear those. I'm gonna hydrate one more time. Hopefully you guys have been hydrating and stretching too. But let's go ahead and look at some of your work. So for anyone who's new to the chat, if you drop your art in Discord or in the chat, that's fine. If you don't want to be in Discord, that's totally okay. The stream is ending. I know, Charzia, I'm sorry. I will be back on later, but if you did any warm-ups, remember you can always share warm-ups even if you don't make them by the end of the stream. I have to end it a little bit early today. It's gonna, yeah, because I have so much I have to do. And I'm gonna be back on stream at 4 p.m. today. But we have some work that some people shared that didn't make yesterday's warm-up stream, and I'll be sharing that at the beginning of chat right now, or at the beginning of the warm-up session where we show the art. So yeah, let's go ahead and start there. We're gonna start. I believe this is Phoenix. Phoenix was in our chat yesterday. Waves to Kale. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I have your dragon in the slideshow. It's okay if you don't want to share your opinions online. Totally valid. Thank you. By the way, how's your day going? It's going well. Can you give us an indie personal take on that? Nope, sure can't. Not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. There are plenty of political streamers on Twitch, apparently. I just found out recently. Horrified because I have zero interest in that level of toxicity, but man, if you want to go engage in that, apparently there's also debate Twitch. Not interested in those sides of Twitch. Don't want to engage, but thank you for asking, Kev. Appreciate you guys not getting into debates and things in my chat too. That kind of stuff really does stress me out. I just want everyone to get along, you know? Like, and I want to foster an environment where people feel safe and comfortable and don't feel like they're going to be inundated with, why is my thing not working? Why can't I click this beautiful art? Something is wrong with my Firefox. Or my Chrome, or whatever I'm using. There we go. Okay. So this is from Phoenix Fire Element. She was hanging out yesterday and was doing some cool skull studies, and it looks like she kept going. Why is nothing opening? What is going on? Is my computer dying right now? Hold on, guys. I might just have to, hopefully we're not in for a crash here. We might be in for a little bit of a crash. Hold, please. I'm gonna oh shoot, yeah, everything's freezing. Crap. Ah! No! I'm pulling up Discord from browser. Yeah, I don't use the Discord app. I use the browser. Oh no! Chrome totally froze, guys. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it unfroze itself. Phew. Wait, no, it didn't. Yeah, I just need to close all my Chrome tabs. Hold on. Okay, at least the computer's not crashing. Let me just close this too. I'll close the extra things really fast. I think that's it. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, Chrome. Welcome back. How are you? Are you okay? Windows noise, yeah. No, I didn't have to control Alt-Delete, thankfully. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I apologize. A little bit of tech issue here. Reopen my closed window because I needed some of the things that I just closed. Me and my tabs that I haven't saved. Do you know how that goes? Oh, shoot. Why do I have so many of these? There we go. Okay. Yeah, saving. Let's do that really fast. Save. I think it's just Chrome. I think I had some of my players. Oop, there we go. Yeah, I think some of my this happens sometimes and I forget to pause them. When I have mod view open, it plays my stream in the background, so I think it's just like too much going through the browser at once. Okay. All right, here we go. So, let's do Let's try again. Okay, so here we are in the stream events section. Just remember, if this is your first time participating, just make sure it is something you drew from reference. I don't want it to be reference used to make an illustration. It needs to be, or like necessarily a design. It should be something that is like, we can tell it's a study. The idea is to draw things that are real so that we can get better at drawing things from imagination. So that's the purpose of the warm-up streams. If you ever, like I said, if you're watching this later and you don't have time to participate during the live stream or you run out of time today, don't feel like you have to rush to finish. Just drop it in there and I will show it on the next stream. So these are from Phoenix. Phoenix Phoenix Fire Element, I think. I'm not sure. I don't think she's in chat today. Phoenix, no, I don't think she's in here. But yeah, these are awesome. These are some portrait studies that she did after we did these skull studies. These look really nice. Holy cow! Look at these. We're gonna be doing some portraits next week, so I'm a little nervous about those, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this looks fantastic. What a great job doing the facial structures. You can see how you can apply the study of the skull to the study of the cheekbones under the skin, so you can still see like these little shadows that she drew, or the way that the brow ridge was drawn, or the planes of the face drawn in this face here. These are really fantastic drawings. Like, holy cow! I have so many great artists in my Discord. It's kind of intimidating, to be honest. Really nice studies here. Well done. I love it. Let me make sure that I add some little reactions. There we go. Okay, and then we have from Shiratoshi. Amazing as always. These look fantastic. This is quite the fierce fish right here, if I do say so. Oh, that's okay, Charzia. No worries. You can, like I said, you can always join in anytime. We just studied the human skull yesterday, so it's kind of, for me, it was like preparation to get into portraits next week. So, yeah, some beautiful fish. Look at these awesome fins right here. Thank you, Maze. Yeah, there's the schedule if anyone needs it. Thank you, Naspori. I appreciate that. I always need good save reminders. These are nice studies. I like this quick gestural color study too. This is really pretty. Really great movement in this. Remember, what we're trying to do is learn from the image, not necessarily copy the image. What we're doing basically with this is trying to absorb creative inspiration so that we can go and do a better imaginative work that feels more foundationally solid. So these are foundational studies that we're doing. Eventually, we're going to get into more things like shape language and stuff. I'm not really an expert on those things. Those are things I need to work on, so I feel a little bit hesitant to talk about them on stream because I don't want to be seen as like an expert because I'm not. But there are things you can do even with studies to kind of like play around with shape a little bit. But we'll talk about those another time. But fantastic stuff, and like these are the kinds of things. The rudder is nice, yeah. Like this is such a cool animal, and this is definitely like, these are some details you could easily bring into a drawing of any kind, right? If you're doing an illustration, whether it's creature design or costume design or like just basic character design, you know, you could think about, oh, like the fins being so wide that they can actually sail. That's a really cool feature. You could bring this into a vehicle design or like a ship or an airship. All kinds of stuff. So there's lots of reasons to do studies without trying to just immediately jump into imagination, and that's kind of the point. These look awesome. Again, great gesture lines. Really careful study here. I love it. Well done, Shira. Well done, Shira. And as always, if you guys are if you're looking at your art and you're in chat, feel free to speak up so that we can all go follow you and get really excited about what you're doing. Shira is an artist here on Twitch. So is Phoenix, actually. I wish I remembered. Phoenix Fire Element. There we go, right there. Phoenix Fire Element is the name. So I'll post those names in chat so you guys can go find them. And then Shiratoshi, yeah, thank you for the shout out, Amaze. Make sure you guys go follow them. Phoenix usually does like crafting, but I'm loving these studies. Phoenix, if you watch this back later, let me know if you, or maybe I'll just ask you, do you ever do drawing streams? I'd love to watch you draw. These are great. Amaze, amazing fan, another artist here on Twitch, and a wonderful mod here in our community. He won't shout himself out, so I'll give him a shout out. Or somebody who else, if we have a mod lurking, they can give him a shout out too. These are great. I wanted to draw this fish, and I kind of chickened out, so I'm glad that somebody did. This is a super colorful fish that's in my Pinterest. I don't remember what kind of fish it is, but there's so much going on. And you still, even though there's so much going on with the patterning, you did a great job with the design work and the line work, as always, very strong with you. And of course, this wonderful catfish here. Lovely, lovely critter. Fantastic job. I love the movement in the tail you got here. You wish you did chicken out. Yeah, it looked really hard to draw, to be honest. And I figured it was I would want to do a color study of that fish. So that's part of why I did not attempt it this time around. And again, if you are not somebody who wants to be in a Discord, feel free to drop your links to your images in chat, and I'll get to them. I'll get to them when I see them, if I see them. Let's see. Okay, hearts, all the hearts, all the claps. Well done, sir. Yeah. Oh, rock paper water. Nice. Oh, this looks so great. Rock paper water is another one you guys need to go follow. They do amazing. Like he's awesome at doing like ink drawings and then going over them with water. Why did my music die? What's happening? Okay. But yeah, it does really beautiful watercolor work over the line work that he draws. Really fun to watch. And I also think just hit affiliate. So if you guys are looking for another new artist to follow, I don't know if he's still in chat, but we will shout him out as well. Go give Rock a follow. Did I give Phoenix a follow, or did I just paste her name? Hold on. I mean, not a follow. I meant to give her a shout out. I try to shout out people when they share art with us. Yeah, thanks for that. Sorry for the ads, guys. I'll give that shout out as soon as the ad break is over. Thanks for sticking through the ads for anybody who is stuck in an ad. I super love this. This is great. There we go. Fantastic work. I know. How rude of them, right? Right, Kudo? How dare you? How dare you, ads? There we go. Anyway, beautiful work. If you missed it, I'll hold up for just a little bit longer in case it was, I don't know when the ad started, but hopefully nobody missed it. But yeah, go give Rock a follow, and go give Phoenix a follow as well. Really nice art streamers here on Twitch. Oh, you drew your fear, Kudo. I'm impressed. I'm proud of you. This is Kudo's viperfish. Well done. Very scary teeth, yeah. Here's a viperfish if anyone's not sure. Pretty creepy little guy, definitely. Well done with that. You really got that head shape, that crazy jaw shape down, for sure. Oh, there's another ad. Hold on. Are we back from the ads yet? Hopefully we're back from the ads. Okay. Kudo, I'm so sorry. I thought the ads were over, and so I started talking about yours. But I love the shape, and I said kudo for tackling your fear here and drawing your scary fish that gives you nightmares. Well done. It looks awesome. Great job with the jaw shape and the eyes. I can tell you're really looking at the reference for the head here. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Hopefully it wasn't too scary for you. And hopefully, yeah, you know, maybe you can find something to appreciate about it. I just noticed it's got this like really long feeler or something here. I just noticed it because of your drawing. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. See, these are the questions, guys. These are the questions. They look cute to you, Dusk Shadow? Just Dusk Shadow Fox, I'm not sure if I see cute, but they're very snarly. I guess if you like snarly things, you might find them cute. That face is a face that only Dusk Shadow Fox could love, apparently. Of course, Kev coming in with that fish. Hey, you know what, Kev? I'm proud of you. I can tell that this is an angel fish. Late for my meeting because he was too distracted by his phone. Kev, are you channeling yourself into this angelfish? Oh my goodness. Charzia. Oh, Charzia, did you do this just on the short time that we were chatting? Holy cow, you're so fast. Jeez Louise. Kev, I gotta give you, of course, a little chuckle and a little heart here. One day, Kev, you are going to, well, here's my critique, Kev. It's more of a challenge than a critique. I challenge you to actually draw from a picture next time. You can still make a little funny thing. There's nothing saying you can't add a briefcase to a drawing of an angelfish. But I'd love to see what you can do. I bet you'd surprise yourself. And Charzia, of course, this is gorgeous. Holy cow. See, this is what I wanted to do with that fish. I wanted to do like a color study. I mean, look at these markings, you guys. I don't even know what kind of fish this is, but it's crazy looking. This is the original photo. It's a lot. There's a lot going on this little guy. Is it some kind of guppy? I don't remember. But you did a great job. I can't believe how fast you are. Like, holy cow, you did that so quickly, and it's so detailed. I hope you didn't rush just to be part of the showcase, but if you wanted to do some more, like if anybody wants to do any other studies, always feel free to drop a study from reference in warm-up art. If you have any other art you want to share, we have a whole section called Art Share down here. Would love to see it. We also have works in progress share, or like this is where you can just share random sketches and stuff. Please drop your work in there. I'd love to see it anytime, but just specifically for the showcase, we have 2 showcase themes. So this one is the warm-up, the daily warm-up showcase we do of just warm-up studies at the end of warm-up stream. And then for the art showcase, that's a brand new thing we've just started for anyone who missed it last month. I kind of started it toward the end of the month, to be fair, but it's right here in the stream events section. It's the art showcase. And so we kind of will go through and look at all of the art posted for the month prior. So we did the May showcase at the first stream of June. You can always go to the pinned sections to like read about what's going on in there. And then we'll do your best of for June at the first stream of July. So that's just a little teaser, just a little promo for that since it's a newer event. Make sure you check that out. Just read the pins at the top for the details. But basically you have all month to submit your favorite piece that you've made for this whole month of June. So whatever you most want to show off, whatever you're most proud of, and then we'll show everybody's favorites at the first stream, the first big stream of the month in July. So there'll be a schedule coming out so you can definitely see what day that is because it'll change. But yeah, anyway, that's a new event we're doing here. Managed to fit in a warm-up. Yeah, holy cow, you did that crazy fast, Char. And Charzia is another one that I hope starts streaming sometime. Would love to see some streams from you. But yeah, great work, everybody. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you for sharing your lovely, lovely work. It's always so fun to see what you guys are doing. I'll post mine down here below Charzia's, and then that's kind of my lines that I know where to pick up from next time. So let's look and see actually what are we doing next week for warm-ups. What's on the schedule? I wrote the schedule and I don't remember. Oh, next week is Elementals week. Yeah, I'm excited for next week. Okay, so next week, here's what we're doing. I'll bring it back over here so you guys can see. Next week we are doing elemental stuff. So elemental pieces of things that you would put into illustrations. So water and wood we're doing on Monday, which is honestly kind of a lot. I might regret that, but we've already done kind of a sea study, so I was kind of going to lean into wood texture. But we'll look at like bubbles and caustics and like all kinds of things going on in water, and then we'll look at like bark textures and wood grain textures. So we can talk about like the different ways those things look. Something I desperately need to study, so that's why we're doing it. Fire and stone, so same thing. We'll look at how to make a flame, or how to make a molten looking rock, or how to make an ember. You know, what are those elements of fire, like sparks, all that stuff. What are the details of fire that we should pay attention to when we're making a piece? Stone, same thing. Different types of rocks and stones, different type of textures in those, and then of course cloud studies. Clouds needed their own day because I love doing clouds. So. And I haven't done a cloud study in a really long time. So we're going to do a cloud study on Wednesday. But those are the warm-ups for next week. So if you are interested in any of that, come on back for the streams next week. But I will be, like I said, I will be streaming again this evening, or this afternoon for me, doing some sea slug dragon stuff. So all that to say, thank you guys for hanging out while we studied some fish. I'll go ahead and go out on these guys because they're more colorful. Oops, didn't mean to move that. Ah, I'm so bad at things. I've got to get my day going, guys. But I'll be back in a few hours. So if you want to come back in like 4 hours, hopefully I will have made it to the studio by then. You will know based on the background how successful my day has been. If I'm in the studio when you see me next, it's been a productive morning. If I'm still here, it has been less than productive. So we'll see. Well, we'll see. I only come back with my friends. Kev, oh my gosh, come on. Don't take it like that. Kev, I hope we see you again. I hope we see you again. You guys are fun. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Let's go find another family-friendly art streamer, somebody doing something chill and art streamy to go hang out with. Here, let me see who is on. Who are we following? First of all, who have we rated recently versus not recently? Shoot. Who are we gonna pick? There's so many options here. A lot of artists playing games today. What's going on? There's a game streamer that I hung out with. I'm not sure how family friendly he is though. We might go there. Oh, Zoe's on. Zoe's always a good time. Have we rated Zoe recently? Should join them in playing games. When did we raid Zoe? I feel like we raided her a couple weeks ago, but we might raid Zoe. I do always enjoy Zoe streams. How long has Zoe been on? Only a half hour. Let's see what she's up to. I'm stuck in an ad right now. Oh, thank you, Charzia, and thank you for being here. Kev, you should join them in playing games. I don't have time. I have so much to do today, Kev, unfortunately. I wish I had more time. Why can't I just see everybody who's on right now? I do not like the new way that they do this. Time can heal, but this won't. Yeah, I think Zoe's the only one who's like family friendly for sure that is streaming art right now. So let's go say hi to Zoe. You guys will love her if you haven't been to Monster Pie Zoe's stream yet. You're gonna like it. Oh wait, that's not right. Zoe, not Zio. Monster Pie Zoe. There we go. Go give Zoe a follow. That's where we're headed if you get left behind in the raid. But let's go ahead and go say hi to Zoe this morning. She usually does like some really awesome gouache stuff. Oh no, she just took a break. Well, look, Zoe, you guys will just have to come hang out anyway. I have to run, unfortunately. But you'll like her. You'll like her. So let's go say hi. She's got her gouache set up, so I think she's back. Never mind, she's back, guys. Don't go anywhere. She's back. Let's go say hi to Zoe. She just got back. Let's welcome her back. And watch some cool gouache painting. She always inspires me to pull out my traditional media, so I know you guys will love her. And I'll see you hopefully back later this afternoon if you want to come back for Sea Slug Dragon design stream. So come on back at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. That's what I'll be doing. But until then, guys, see you in the Discord, see you in the socials, see you wherever. And we'll go say hi to Zoe.